Yo, what is happening, guys, and welcome back to the channel Let's Talk Fighting. Today, we will actually be doing a longer reaction today. Of course, if you have watched this channel, you probably watch way bigger channels like The Wade Concept, which I love personally watching. I watch every single one of his videos. It's kind of hard now because I kind of make that similar content. So whenever something new comes out and I see it, I'm like, I can't even watch that video until I do my reaction on it. And I have to wait to watch his, which kind of sucks. But The Wade Concept, I love him. He's great. He's also now going to be, I think, commentating on the KSI vs Alex Wassabi fight, which is really good. I'm happy to hear that. But he dropped a video, I believe, yesterday or the day before, where he interviewed Alex Wassabi. It's a 20-minute video, so I don't want to waste much time, but he interviewed Alex Wassabi ahead of the KSI fight, and I want to see the entire video. And I decided, you know what? It's based around YouTube boxing. I'm a fan of Wade. I haven't watched it yet. Let's react to it for a video. So let's get into it. Hope you all enjoy as always. Hope you all have an amazing day. I hope you all are staying safe so far. But without further ado, let's get into the reaction. So. I think this is probably going to be a better promotional video for this fight than any other promotional video we've seen.
Folks, we are back.
To be honest.
And I am here on behalf of Misfits Boxing, the Zone Boxing, the Wade Concept, all 3 in 1.
Yeah.
And I came here to bring you an interview with one half of our main event on August 27th.
I hope he does this with JJ as well when he flies out to the UK. I really do.
Sir.
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Doing well.
How you been? It's good to see you.
It's good to see you, brother. Let's start here because I haven't spoken to you since our podcast after
Creator Clash. Yeah.
But I want to talk to you about how we got, not only here in Brickhouse Boxing, new gym for you, but how we got to this fight. Let's go back to the Deji fight. You win in London.
Yeah.
You're in that crazy, crazy crowd, but you pull out a victory.
Yeah.
So then we get the call out from the big older brother.
Mm-hmm.
Big Deji,
Big
as he
Deji.
says.
Talk to me about this fight, man. You, KSI, August 27th, just your thoughts going into this thing.
I'm excited. I feel like, I don't know why in the YouTube boxing world, people always want to pick people that they can easily beat. Like, oh, this will be easy, this will be easy. Why? Like, don't you want to have a challenge? Why would you do all this training for something that's going to be easy?
Right.
So that's why I called out what most people say is the biggest and baddest in YouTube boxing.
Now you say that
I
with a
mean,
little bit of contempt. Do you think when you're saying these things like, oh, you're calling out easy fight, do you think the other side of that, the guy that is the big bad man of YouTube, do you think that's on their mind? They're wanting an easy fight.
Oh yeah, that's the same thing. That's why I call him Big Deji. He's doing the exact same thing as regular size Deji. Like, he is making me go to London. He's making me go up in weight. I was 162, went up to 171 for Deji. Now I have to go up to 180.
And you looking big though, bro.
he actually is. To be
Lord
fair.
on it.
I'm excited for this fight.
And then, what else? And then, they're both just looking for an easy fight.
Yeah.
Regular size Deji, he just lost his 2 fights, and then he needed an easy fight.
I never put it down.
Big
To be fair, so
Deji hasn't fought in 3 years, so he needs an easy fight.
Right.
And I just don't share that view. Like, I don't want easy fights. I wanna go all in,
I mean,
and I want to fight. So
JJ.
I'm
Like,
just glad I
JJ's
was
a
able
dog.
to get this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now listen, this is a situation where, you know, a lot of people are going to say you really have nothing to lose, but I wanted to talk about what you just said. The contempt around what you say people are saying is the baddest man in YouTube boxing. People are saying this should be a cakewalk for him. This is an easy fight.
I don't
You
think
said
so.
that with some contempt. What are your thoughts on KSI's actual skill level, his ability?
I'll say this. Don't get me wrong. Going into this fight, I'm cheering for JJ, Team UK, Team KSI. But I actually do like Alex Wassabi. Alex Wassabi seems like a really nice, chill guy. I do hope JJ beats him convincingly. I do believe JJ will beat Alex Wassabi, and I do believe JJ will beat Alex, and I do believe he will beat him. And it's obvious, I guess, but I don't think it'll be an easy fight at the same time. I don't think he's just going to go in there, push him about, and then knock him out. I think he's going to go for him, and Alex is going to show a little bit of something, but I just think the pressure that JJ puts on is going to be a little bit too much for Alex. But I'll go more into depth with that when I do my actual, breakdown of what I think the fight's going to go. Y'all obviously know I think JJ's going to win now, but I'll go into like deaths and like the other side of what if Alex Wassabi does win. I don't know, but
is it more?
I don't think it's going to be an easy fight. I don't think it's going to be a difficult fight. I don't think it's going to be an easy fight.
They think a lot of
give
them.
respect
That's not a
to
bad thing.
Alex.
They're just super loyal fans, and I just like we've been studying his footage a lot, and like if you look at the first Logan fight and the second fight against Logan, there's not much difference, but there's a year in between that, right?
Yeah,
is that right?
Yeah.
There's a year in between that, so I just don't think he's gonna improve that much. I'm pretty sure everybody will agree with me that he's gonna come out and try to end it in the first round, but he put that safety net out there and be like, oh, I want to play with him for a few rounds just in case he can't get me out of there in the first round. He wants to be like, oh, see, I did that on purpose. But everybody knows he's gonna come out swinging. He's a hope and throw fighter. Like he's just rah, rah, rah. He's not.
I hope JJ actually does come out with some technique, like, but I feel like he will.
That's what he does, and that's what
dog
everybody
like.
I could see him trying to be technical in the first round, but then he's gonna realize that he can't outbox me, so he's gonna have to resort
that's a big
to
claim.
his his go-to moves, like
go-tos.
Yeah, his go-tos. Yeah, I have so many sparring partners. I have so much experience to pull from. Every time I spar, I get like I'll spar for like however long, like 6 rounds, whatever, and then I'll have an hour of feedback. I'll go to each person, and they'll come up and like they'll get in a line and be like, "Yo, man, look, you did this great. Oh, remember I told you last week, and then you did this. You changed it up. That's good. Hey, you're the bigger guy. You got to do this." And it's just. I'm just getting years of experience.
If he is doing that, that's very smart, getting as much feedback.
All the time, just being here. And like, even I'll be training in here for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours.
As long as they
and
yes,
then
man.
I'll just sit here and watch them spar for like another hour.
Get some mental reps
and
in,
just and it's great. And then I'll just like, just eat and just watch and just absorb as much as I can, and that's all I want to do.
And
I just want to be a student.
For those that don't know, Brian Valoria, 4-time world champion, former Olympian, Filipino, the connections there. Yeah. But no, this gym, I think it has just, being in the environment for what I've been in the last 30 minutes or so, you can tell this is a very tight-knit group. And they're preparing you like you're going in to fight a pro. Like this isn't a YouTube boxing match, right? This is something that we're in a pro scene now. We're going across once again to London.
Yep.
Do you feel any pressure? Because I think the other side, I think KSI, they want to mount that pressure on you to come back to their hometown once again and put you in a position where maybe you wouldn't be as successful as you would be here. Are you feeling any of that, or is it this team, your preparation, you just feel solid, ready to go?
I mean, it's just like the last camp I did. Every interview I did, they're like, oh, the whole world's against you. Nobody thinks you're going to be Deji. You're going to a hostile environment. Like, the whole stadium's going to be against you.
I mean, to be fair, I did give Alex credit ahead of the fight. I thought he'd come out good, but I did pick Deji to win.
I do everything my coach says. He says one more round, I do one more round.
Now, on that same note, you said it, the world is against you, or at least that seems to be the case. You're going to London. KSI is already starting some of the mind games.
Yeah.
Now, apparently he was in LA I think it was last week at this point, and the mind games started. They wanted to meet up. They wanted to do some things there. What happened when KSI was in LA? Is there any contact there? Or
I woke up this morning with a bunch of texts from people, and they're like, yo, did you see? And I was like, see what? And then I saw that he was in LA, and then I was like, bro, I have 2 training sessions today.
Right.
I got recovery, I got this, that. I'm not gonna drop everything on the day that you're here to come meet up with you just so you can call me a pussy for 30 minutes on your camera. Like, why would I do that? I'm serious about training. Right. He can come to LA as much as he wants. I'm not going anywhere. I'm training. I'm in camp.
I really like that mindset. Basically, Alex is saying, like, you can call me a pussy all you want. I'm not going to meet up with you. We will fight on August 27th because we're not going to fight before then. If I pull up, like, if you pull up on me, I pull up on you. We both know we're not going to fight. We're just going to talk shit. So we might as well just wait till August 27th to scrap. Which, fair enough, I actually respect it.
That was a part of the mind game.
I'm getting more excited for this because Alex is confident, bro, and I like it. I want to see a good fight.
Get into your head.
I mean, my honest opinion on mind games is the people that use them need them. I don't need them. I'm training. I don't need to try to get in your head or try to convince you that you're not training as hard as me. I'm training as hard as possible, so I'm not worried about.
I don't think JJ needs it. I just think JJ's trying to get into the entertainment part, sell the fight.
All my pictures, like he comments on all my pictures.
Yeah, he's
on everything. If I posted, And it's crazy because I posted a TikTok with a cologne ad, and
You had a cologne ad?
I did. I had a cologne ad. Check it out. It's on TikTok.
Get some of that. Get some
Hey,
of
check it out.
cologne.
So I did
It's
like
not
a sponsor.
called Wassabi. It's Wasabi.
I did a sponsor thing, and then he posted. Every time he comments, it makes me laugh. He said, "The only thing you're gonna be smelling is blood," or something like that on fight night, or something like that. And every time he comments or says something or tweets me, all I picture in my head is like I'm having an argument with like Plankton or like Dr. And he's like, "Oh, you'll ruin the day." Or he's like,
Yeah, he does.
"I'm a force to be reckoned with."
Yeah, he has that Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah, and that's just so.
That's basically what it is, actually. It's like a Dragon Ball Z character.
They just don't affect me. I don't know why he thinks they would, because I just got booed by 13,000 people.
Yeah.
And fighting in a completely different country.
Yeah.
Getting egged, getting called names by little kids in the street, and like even adults. Like
you can't go different. You come over here, you might get shanked by an 8-year-old. Like,
there it is.
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask about this, and I don't even know if this is something set in stone yet, but speaking of, the egging and part of that raucous crowd, I have heard you are, at least being advised by MVP, Most Valuable Promotions, Jake's team.
Yeah.
Is he supposed to be, I just want to clear this up because a lot of people are talking.
Yeah.
Is he supposed to be in your corner that night? Is he supposed to be
Apparently.
in the fights? Is there something there?
Apparently.
Like, how did this come out? It's been online now, it's rumored. He's in his corner. I got to be honest with you. That's not a great idea, right?
Why would I have Jake in my corner?
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
I completely respect Jake, but we're on two separate paths. I do get advised by his team because he's had a great journey.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, his team must be doing a great job. So
absolutely.
They reached out to me, and I was like, yeah,
Jake will be there.
That's great.
I think he's going to be fine out to be there.
But taking up spots of people I need.
Right, yeah.
And
yeah.
I respect everything he's done. He's done stuff for boxing that no other YouTuber is ever going to do.
Yeah.
For women's boxing, for kids, like the bullying stuff, the foundations and everything. But he's a grown man on his journey, and I'm doing my own thing.
Fair.
So,
just wanted to clear that up.
Yeah, just clear that up.
Well, he'll be there. He just won't be in the
He's
corner.
rooting for me, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
He'll be there watching, I'm sure,
so
which
let's
will be great.
to the actual fight, right? Because we can talk all day about the antics and the lead up and the name calling and everything else, but I don't know if you've seen this, but KSI did come out last week and basically told everyone he broke his nose. And I think it's been a week now.
That's actually one thing.
So did you?
I wanted that back to 12:11 back. That's actually one thing. I did see that video where KSI brought it. It was just a Reddit video he uploaded, but I'll post the picture like right here, where he broke his nose. The thing is, like, the funniest part is, KSI's nose is so big anyway, you can't overly tell the difference, but you can tell the difference. It is broken. And my thing is, right, Alex Wassabi is not going to be a harder puncher than JJ. You know what I mean? JJ has that advantage, along with being, I think, the taller fighter and having longer reach, etc. The more experience. But at the same time, if your nose is broken, and Alex lands, like, say even like Alex just, lands like a jab, just like that's gonna hurt if your nose is broken. Like, if I go on a broken nose, that's gonna fucking hurt. So I was thinking, I was like, how is that going to play into this fight? Because Alex obviously knows that. I don't know if it was a good idea for JJ to post that online saying, oh, I broke my nose, by the way, because now Alex and his team are probably looking at it like, right, we might have been going for the head before, maybe we were going to the body, whatever, but now we know his nose is broken. Even if it does heal a little bit before the fight, it's still going to be quite tender, you'd say. And if I hit it, it's going to affect him more than going to the jaw or to the body or whatever. So now Alex is probably thinking, well, I'm going to aim for that. Or maybe that's JJ's plan. Maybe JJ wants him to fully focus on that. I don't know. But I don't know if it was a good idea, JJ saying it. But like I said, put it one more time on the screen. JJ broke his nose. And I actually can't wait to see how that plays into the factor of this fight. So.
Oh, dang.
So, did you see that? And
it was inspiring?
I don't know.
I just saw pictures. I didn't really.
We don't know if it's inspiring.
It probably was inspiring.
Assignment video. We don't really know, right? So, what do you think?
Assignment video.
I broke my nose. It looks pretty crooked. Obviously, something that's going to back the fight.
Yeah.
Do you think that's something that he probably should have postponed this a little bit, or what do you think?
If he doesn't want to, if he wanted to postpone the fight a couple weeks, I would understand. Yeah. If I broke my nose, I'd be like, yo, can we push it back just a little bit? I still want to fight, but broke my nose. But he doesn't want to do.
I
I'm down
would
to fight
always,
whenever.
I would
Yeah.
like. I feel like
If
a
he
lot
wants
of
to fight
people
with
would.
a broken nose, then
You're gonna be
so be it. I'm down. Like,
Alright.
As
whatever
well,
you
if
want.
he has a
Well, the
broken
reason
nose,
I
that
ask
might
is
affect
because
his
it
breathing.
seems like
So
if there was any apprehension from him,
Yeah.
again, this goes back to what I think he thinks about you as a fighter.
Mhm.
If he thought there was any real danger there,
Mhm.
then he probably would have postponed it. I guess my question is that, and I guess everything else that he's put out.
Mhm.
Do you think that he's just taking you so lightly that it doesn't matter to him that he broke his nose?
maybe.
I think that, yeah. If he was fighting Jake Paul and he broke his nose, it would be pushed back. But I don't know.
I feel like a few factors play into this. Like I'm on JJ's side, but I'm going to be on Basson's. I feel like a few factors play in. I think JJ's taking Alex Wassabi way too lightly and thinks he's going to be a cakewalk of a fight, which I don't think JJ should do for. I don't think anybody should do for anybody because people can surprise you. And also, I think Jake injured his nose leading up to the Nate Robinson fight. If that's the correct fight, I know he injured his nose and he continued to do it. So I feel like JJ might have been thinking, if I push this back even by a day, people's gonna be like, "Oh, you're a pussy, you're scared of Wassabi," and Jake's gonna start chirping. Jake's gonna be like, "Oh, I fought Nate Robinson, knocked him out with a broken nose, blah blah." So I feel like that also plays into it. JJ knows that anything he does, that like Jake has been down that path. If he does like say pushes the fight back because of his nose injury, it's gonna make him look bad. And obviously JJ is trying to get that Jake fight in the long run. So.
Obviously, you're treating this like you said, the fight of your life. How you see from those pictures, from everything he's posting, how do you see this fight going, man? Are you looking for a full war to the end from him? Do you think he's going to, like you said, come out first round, try to get you out of there, and when it doesn't happen, all of a sudden the fight changes? How do you see the way he's preparing for you, how he approaches this fight? What do you see out of them? What are they going to be doing?
I think especially with the broken nose, he's gonna come out swinging.
Yeah.
He's gonna come out first round trying to get me out of there. But that was the game plan anyways. But now with the broken nose, it's probably even more. He's like, oh, I cannot get touched on this nose. So
That's what I'm saying.
But his transformation, he's doing exactly what I wanted. It's exactly what I wanted from Deji. And Deji gave me that too.
Yeah.
Deji was in the best shape of his life.
Yeah.
I think I'm excited to see
That is one thing though that Alex just said. He goes, Deji didn't train properly. He underestimated me, and he goes, but Deji was in the best shape of his life. I think Deji did try, and I think Deji did train properly for like the 2 weeks he was with Daly. I'll say that. For the time he was with Daly, I think Deji trained properly, which was about 2 weeks. Before that, I don't think Deji. I think all Deji did was just fitness, boxing wise. I don't think he done actual anything because his team wasn't that good. I hear anyway, but. I think the last 2 weeks he probably took it a bit serious, but it was too late. You can't play boxing.
Last one on the undercard, and we'll get back to your fight.
Oh, I know
It's
what
my
this
boy,
is.
my brother.
Yes!
Basic.
This is one of the fights I'm so excited for.
What do you think of that?
I'm so excited for
What are
it.
they fighting?
I don't actually know. I know since
I love King
down,
Kenny, but I love
don't
Face
actually know
Sensei.
the
What
weight.
does the sensei normally walk around?
Sensei is a beast.
I think he's had to lose a significant amount.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he's a bigger guy.
What did Kenny fight at? 175?
7'5", I think, and I think Sensei will be. I mean, it has to be close, right?
Has to be like 180.
180, 175, something like that. So
Dang.
he's coming down.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, not to put my input on it, but I think a lot of people are overlooking Kenny's skill.
Yeah.
But also, Face Sensei is that guy to a degree,
mean,
so it's tough.
Yeah, I think Sensei, like Tommy is a great fighter, and I don't want to fight either of them. But if I had to pick between Sensei and Tommy, I would want to fight Tommy.
Yeah, it's a big challenge,
So,
and that's why I think a lot of people respect Daly and Kenny for, like you said a second ago, a lot of people want easy fights, and you're not taking an easy one, and neither is Kenny. And I think that needs to be more of what we see in this YouTube boxing, pro boxing scene, for us to get that next level to a main event with the zone boxing, right? And
Well, Kenny's gonna get the credit.
yeah.
I'm fighting KSI, and I get no credit.
Oh, trust. And I know it's tough because you're in a position where KSI has a lot of fans.
Yeah.
And you go over there and win that fight, though. I don't know how you're denied the credit.
There'll be a way. They'll figure it out. They'll
They
find
might
a
have
way.
to. Well, let's do this. Before I let you go,
Very good
I want to
interview.
get your prediction.
Yeah.
for this fight.
Okay.
So let's set the
Okay.
scene. You're walking into the O2.
Yeah.
Fans going crazy.
Oh yeah.
You get in the ring, and across from you sits KSI. And he's doing all of this stuff. He's flexing. The tongue's out. They ring the bell, and the fight starts. How do you get this done?
Man, honestly, I'm gonna just outbox him. I feel like I'm more technical. He's more of a scrapper, like a brawler. He's gonna come in there,
I kind of argue with him being a
crazy,
scrapper,
trying
yeah.
to get the highlight reel, knockout.
So you think skill for skill,
Yeah.
you're on a different level here?
I don't think I'm like insanely better than him,
Yeah.
but I think if we were the same weight, if he wasn't making me come up in weight, if he came down to what I was comfortable at, I would easily, every time,
Yeah.
just skill-wise, just
Wow.
technical-wise,
Okay.
like ring generalship, moving around.
Okay.
He just kind of runs around the ring and follows you and just throws as hard as he can, and
Right.
hope and throw, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna outbox him, and then he's gonna try to get wild, and then I'm gonna have to tame him, and then that's
He's
it.
gonna have to
There it
tame
is.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, listen,
Okay.
folks, it's one half of your main event. The Zone Boxing, Misfit Boxing, the Wade concept. Alex, do you have anything else you want to tell the people before we get out of here today? Buy that pay-per-view.
Buy the pay-per-view, get your tickets. It's gonna be.
I think right now you guys are 75% sold out, and we're not even
Close.
not even a month away.
Yeah.
So if there's anything left by the time this comes out, make sure you get those tickets. This man is one half of the main event. He's excited. He's ready to go. Alex, I
Thank you,
appreciate
sir.
Well, that was Wade's interview of Alex Wassabi. Like I said, I don't want to waste much time. That's why I tried to not pause it every single second. I wanted to say something, but very, very good interview. Like I said, shout out to the Wade concept. As always making great content. Did a very good interview. I hope when he does fly to the UK, because he did say that he's going to fly out possibly a week early before the fight and get some content. I would love to see him interview KSI. The same thing, get KSI's thoughts on it. It'd be very good, but I'm excited for this fight, and after this interview I'm even more excited because Alex is looking confident. That's what I see. Obviously I am on JJ's side. I want JJ to win, but nothing but respect to Alex, and nothing but the best of luck to Alex, of course. And he's, like I say, he's looking confident, and it's looking good. But hey, that was a very good video. Shout out to the Way Concept one more time. Always making good content. Like I said, that's just he does. It's just honestly, he makes the best YouTube boxing content in my personal opinion. Very good at it. But yeah, good reaction. Hope you all enjoyed. As always, let me know in the comments your opinion. Let me know what else you want me to cover. If a footage drops, like I said, there will be a playlist on my channel you can literally go to. The first link in the description, and I have videos that you want me to react to based around this or mainstream boxing like UFC, whatever the hell else, whatever you want to do. But hey, like I said, think positive, have an amazing day, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. So, peace. Fearless.